Hi everybody, it's time for our For You chat. Oh, we're going to get to talk about musicals, one thing I really like in this world. Let me ask Tom first.
Okay.
Tom, do you like musicals and have you seen any?
I've seen some. I've only seen one musical on Broadway when I went there with my father a long time ago. I'm sure you've never heard of it. It was called Eubie.
No.
E-U-B-I-E. It was about this famous songwriter, a black songwriter who wrote lots of old songs. It was a lot of fun. They did a lot of singing and dancing in that show. I'm not even sure it would qualify as a musical because musicals mix singing and acting too. There's a story and then they have singing too. But this one pretty much was nothing but the songs one after another with dance routines. So I don't know if it's really a musical.
No, that's still a musical.
Okay.
I once saw a musical on Broadway back in New York City, and most of it was dancing. It was called Contact. And they didn't talk very much, but it was great. They just sang and danced, and wow, they were some of Broadway's best dancers. So there are different types of musicals. Some will have a lot of music. Some won't have much dancing at all. Maybe the actors that are in that musical aren't very good dancers. But usually the people that are cast or get parts in musicals, they can do all three things. They can act, dance, and sing. Usually you do one thing better than the other. So yeah, there are just different kinds of musicals.
Yeah, musicals were popular or more popular during my father's day. He had all these soundtrack albums at home from these various musicals. So I think it was kind of dead at a certain time, but then it got revived later with this movie Chicago came out with Renee Zellweger and Richard Gere, I think, was in that too. So it kind of came back, and I think that's probably one of the reasons why this movie Mamma Mia came out last year.
Well, I kind of disagree with you. Musicals became popular again when the Cats came out and the Phantom of the Opera and Les Miserables. At that point in time, a lot of people were seeing musicals because they'd go on tour. Now, if a show just stays in New York City, it's kind of hard for a lot of people to see, right?
Right.
How would you see it here in Taiwan? But it's awfully fun when some of these shows go on tour. Then lots of people get the opportunity to see something that's kind of fun.
I also saw musicals in my hometown that were put on by the high schools and stuff like that. So it's not the best kind of stuff to see, but if you have a chance to see a real live musical put on by professionals, you should not pass up the opportunity. So enjoy it when you go, and that's the end of our chat. Let's listen to our lesson one more time and look at the vocabulary one more time.